Hello, 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 my beautiful sunblazers and heroes. Welcome to the 31st episode of the Rosie Lastra Podcast. This is the 19th episode in our East Meets West series. And listen, guys, today is not just a conversation. We are continuing with a massive alignment. And this is why we're recording this on March 27th, 2026. A day coded with 3, which is voice, 9, which is healing, 4 is foundation. And when you add it all together, you get the 4, the builder's number. But here's where it gets even more aligned. See, this is episode 31, which carries an energy of 4. East meets West, episode 19, carries the energy of 1. Rosie carries the messenger energy, which is 11. June, the master builder, which is 22, our guest. The date is the number 4, which is the foundation. So spiritually, numerologically, energetically, 11, the messenger, 22, the builder, 4, the foundation, is a divinely engineered blueprint for healing. This episode is literally designed to activate people, heal people, give structure to healing, turn pain into a plan, move people from emotion to execution. So if you're listening right now, you're not here by accident, guys. You're here because your body is ready to release what your spirit has already outgrown. See, most people think healing is emotional. They think, oh, it's only mindset. Or maybe they think it'll only be with prayer and it'll be resolved. They think maybe it's journaling. They think it's just stay positive. Like trauma cures about your vision board, guys. But what if I told you you can pray, you can journal, you can sage your whole house until the smoke alarms file complaint, and your body can still be holding trauma? It could hold trauma in your muscles, in your fascia, in your lymphatic system. The drainage system, most people don't even know it even exists. And if your body is still holding it, you are not fully healed. Not because you're broken, not because you're failing, but because your body is still carrying a story your mind hasn't finished reading. I'm Rosie Lastra, your host, former accounting controller turned grief recovery strategist. A title, guys, I didn't choose. A calling handed to me from God Himself. When cancer took my son Jeremy, my identity collapsed. And rebuilding myself taught me something most people never learn. Healing is not just spiritual. Healing is not just scientific. Healing is actually the intersection of both. The East and the West, the brain and the body, the soul and the system. Last week on episode 30, we talked about the nervous system and the 7 identity anchors. But today, we go deeper because your nervous system may receive the signal, but your body is still executing the memory. Today's guest is a very special guest to me because she has spent nearly 30 years working directly with the human body. Not theory, not TikTok trends, real results. See, June Hill is a holistic health practitioner, dual licensed esthetician, body contouring specialist, post-operative recovery expert, and let's be honest, the woman you want to have on your corner when your body is acting like a toddler in a grocery store. She has trained in 12 plus advanced technologies, led teams at one of the top medical spas in the country, written treatment protocols, worked with thousands of patients. And what I love most about June is that she tells the truth. Guys, this is a lady you definitely want to listen to. She doesn't sugarcoat healing, and she helps people heal smarter, not harder. June, hey,
Hello.
sweetheart, welcome to the stage.
Thank
God
you.
bless you. Love having you
Thank
on
you.
here, my love.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the nice
Sweet.
introduction.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, I told our guest a little bit about you, but before we go on into, all the information we're going to provide to them, can you
Hmm.
tell them a little bit about you because your story matters, my love?
Yes. So as you were saying, my background is in holistic health. I grew up in the San Diego area, greater San Diego area, and I spent about just a year away in Fullerton, and then I came back. I actually was a design major first, and then I wanted to create novelty hats and Halloween costumes. But then I got out of the industry, and then I decided to go to massage therapy school. So I did that for 2 years, and then went into lymphatic work. And then that's where I decided to specialize. So I actually started working for a medical spa right after my girls. I have twins, so right after they were born, I started working for a medical spa in San Diego, and um, the doctor that owned the practice knew that I did holistic health, and he had machines, and then he had me kind of doing the lymphatic work with the machines because he had post-operative patients and had me trained. And because he did studies, so he realized, oh, let's put that together. So I just started to get, trained on these technologies. And we realized, hey, they kind of go together, the post-operative work, with that. And yeah, that's kind of where my career kind of took off. So yeah, it's really cool. So, I've been doing that as my career, but my background, I'm married, I have kids. I've worked for, quite a few doctors over the years, massage, aesthetics, mainly in that background. But, I do both, medical and spa. So, um, I've seen both sides of that industry. So,
Nice, nice. And of course, you're number 22, the master builder. You've been
oh,
building people back for years.
yeah,
You're the one that brings them back together, aren't you?
yeah,
So
yeah. Yeah, it's really
okay.
nice. I've built a lot of relationships over the years, and I've had a lot of the same patients. A lot of people will come back for multiple surgeries, or they get a lot of work done, or they get different areas of their body done. They'll come and find me, at other offices, and they track me down. So it's nice to see the same faces, have the same patients. So I've built a lot of relationships over the years. It's been nice.
That's beautiful, my love. So let me ask you something.
Hmm.
What do people need to know about going into, say, a cost? What the different, or I guess, explain to us what the difference between being in the cosmetic field, I mean, in the spa world, or versus being in the other realm of the actual surgeries and body
So
contour, all that.
okay. Um, so if you're at the spa, it's more of a relaxing environment, just, more massages, more facials, just more spa music. You just expect it to be, a lot of hands-on work, very relaxing. When you go to a medical office, it's very sterile, very it's um it's more medical. So just expect a medical environment. It can be relaxing. There can be that as well, but just expect that there's going to be, maybe more nurses and doctors, and more paperwork and more of that kind of thing involved. So let's say that you were getting, cosmetic surgery. let's say, you have a cosmetic consultant that meets with you first, and then they'll run you through what your plan is that you'd like to have done, and then the options that you have. Because a place like the place that I work, we have many different options. So we have non-invasive, which is things that are other than surgery for you if you're not quite ready to have surgery. And then you have the surgery option as well. But if you're not, quite ready for that, you have other options. So let's say if you're not quite ready to have, let's say, a facelift yet, there are other like machines and modalities that, like, let's say that I do or a nurse does, that you could do first, and then maybe in a couple years when you're ready to have a facelift, then you can do that as well. So there's quite a bit of different options for you at a place like that I work, if you're not quite ready for that. But if you're going to a spa, you're going to get a facial on your face. So that's the difference.
Okay. So do you ever find like a spa in the same place as a plastic surgeon office?
Yeah, I mean there are, so like I have an esthetician room, and you can just come in and get a facial, and then you can definitely do that too. So it's kind of like a one-stop shop. So you can definitely just have a facial if you want, and it's quiet in there and it's relaxing, and you can definitely just have a facial for sure.
Okay. So what is a fascia?
A facial is a relaxing type treatment. However, it's very cleansing. It exfoliates your skin. It also, you can get extractions, which means you can pull out any acne, blackheads. You can clean out your skin as well. We have something called a hydrofacial, which is a very deep cleaning machine too, to where it sucks out all the bacteria and everything in your skin. It gets all the gunk out too. So, there's different types of facials that you can get. So that one's actually with a machine. It's called a hydrofacial. So there's different grades of facials, but they also have a mask as well. So what an esthetician, which is a facialist, does is they take a deep look at your face, and they'll look at it underneath a lamp, and they'll look at what kind of skin you have, and they'll kind of assess what kind of facial that you need, whether you need some hydration or you need anti-aging, or you need some acneic work, and they'll decide what kind of products and everything that would go on your face, and then they'll work from there, and then they'll give you the type of facial that you need for your skin type, and then go from there.
So what I'm hearing is there's various types of different facials, and it all depends at the level of treatment, kind of facial you would want, as
Correct.
to they could go deep rooted or a little bit less. Gotcha, gotcha. So let me ask you a question, June. What what is a lymphatic system drainage?
So lymphatic drainage, it's a gentle massage technique designed to stimulate your natural circulation of your lymph fluid in your body. So it reduces swelling, and it supports your immune system. So it basically moves your waste through your lymph nodes in your body. It's like your body's sewage system. Okay. So it involves like light rhythmic pressure, and it moves it through the circulation, like towards working through your lymph nodes, and it alleviates fluid retention and improves circulation, and it reduces inflammation in your body. So we use it for, post-operative reasons. So when you have surgery in the office, there's tumescent fluid, there's bruising, swelling, all that kind of stuff. So after the doctor clears you, we give a expedited treatment to help you, with technology that actually expedites treatment. And it's lymphatic massage, but it's also with technology as well, and it just expedites healing basically by half the time. So I do lymphatic massage, but I also use technology to help me do that, and I get great results, and it really helps the patient, and they're really happy. So
So I'm understanding that there's a lymphatic massage you can have, as well as a machine that can be used with technology that is pretty impressive, I imagine.
Yes, because I use it. I combined the lymphatic massage with the technology that we use.
Fantastic, fantastic. So let me ask you, uh, you've come across body contouring as well,
Oh
correct?
yes, I do body contouring as well. Yes.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about body contouring.
So body contouring basically reshapes your body. Kind of the I'm gonna say it's stubborn fat or well, okay, it could be a couple different things. Skin tightening, cellulite, stubborn fat. It's just the different areas that you kind of want to contour on your body. And so we have machines in the treatment room, different technology that we use to kind of reshape. After the age of 40, you kind of don't produce any new collagen, so you kind of have to use what you have, and we can kind of mold it, back to not not to where it was, but we can definitely make you look better. So, um, it we have different technology that helps, shape you, and with different modalities, we have radio frequency, we have ultrasound, and the machines will just, contour the area, make it smoother. And you do about 8 sessions, but it really does smooth out the area. It will help you, you know contour it and just make it look better for you. And then you just go on a maintenance treatment, because let's face it, we're going to keep aging. And so if you stop the treatments completely, is it going to, go back to the way it was? Yeah, because you stopped the treatments. So, you do have to keep a maintenance session just like you would with anything else. If do you stop going to the dentist? Do you stop getting, your teeth cleaned? No, you don't do that. So you do have to do maintenance sessions, because, you're going to keep aging. So there is maintenance required. But
So what have you found that most people think contouring is about versus what it actually is?
um, they think it's a quick fix, and it's not. I mean, your body didn't get that way overnight, so it's not an overnight fix. It's not a magic pill that you take. The studies were done, over time, and it's the treatments build on each other. So it takes a while to get results. So people need to understand that. And it's not, like it take a magic pill. So we take pictures and we show clients their results over time, because they see themselves in the mirror every day. And so, if whenever you're taking pictures, like, oh, okay, there's the results. So
Gotcha.
that's
So people think that it's a quick fix, and that is not really an actual quick fix. Gotcha. So let me ask you, what results are realistic when they do the body contour?
you know, um, it's like, um, I would say that, everybody's different. So we have them come in for a consultation, and we look at what stage they're in, and then we give them realistic goals, because there's stages of cellulite, there's stages of fat, there's different stages. And then there's also, maybe they should go and talk to the doctor. So, we're just realistic with everybody, of what they can expect.
Gotcha.
We're always very truthful with the patients.
Awesome. So let me ask you, going back to the lymphatic health,
Hmm.
uh, how can people support their nervous system during healing with lymphatic uh, treatments? Can they do it themselves? Do they have to come to your place? I mean, how does that work?
We always tell people, so your nervous system's a little different. So I always tell everybody, nutrition and hydration. You need to drink plenty of water, and I believe lemon water is really good. Lemons actually give your liver a flush. I tell people, the goal is half your body weight in ounces. So let's say you weigh 100 pounds, you want to be drinking 50 ounces of water. So whatever your weight is, half your body weight in ounces of water is the goal. And just flush, after the treatment, and just, And then also, you want to try to avoid high amounts of caffeine, sugar, alcohol, because all of that can just, make you anxious. And then it's just important, even mild dehydration can strain your body, right? And then prioritizing your sleep is really important, and getting a lot of rest, at least 7 to 9 hours of rest a night. And then I I really believe that your social support and your social network is really important.
Okay.
So people that, help regulate your nervous system, people that are calm, and people that are caring towards you, and people that can attune you and align you and help you feel calm. I really believe that that helps a lot. And then just staying off your technology helps your nervous system, because I think that being more on social media actually disconnects people because you don't have that human connection. So I think just maybe giving yourself a break from social media and having a human interaction and human conversations actually help regulate your nervous system.
Yeah, I love it, June, because we always say community will outdo our own self will a million
Hmm.
times over, definitely. And the people you surround with you are important. And I love the fact you hit nutrition and maintaining water. That is so so important in every form of
Hmm.
healing.
I agree.
So, what would you tell our viewers they could start doing today to help themselves if they decide that, they want to go do anything as far as making themselves feel better, as far as their nervous system or their bodies overall for healing overall.
To just take care of themselves with nutrition and sleep, exercise. I mean, just taking it a day at a time, right? And, I think anyone's only goal should just be better than they were yesterday, right? I mean, just being a
Oh, I
better,
love that, Gene. Most
right?
definitely. Most
Yeah.
definitely.
I mean,
Be
that's,
better than you were yesterday.
yeah,
Most definitely.
yeah, right.
So I hear you, girl. I hear you. So let me ask you, how has motherhood shaped your approach to what you do?
Wow. So I've been a mom almost 24 years now. My girls will be 24 April 4th.
You look so
Um,
young.
thank you.
God bless you.
um, So I would say it's made me just more calm, more grounded, in my approach to everything, because I just that's how I look at things, I mean, how I would treat them and how I want to be treated, and how I just look at that. So um and how I see it through their eyes. And that's it, really, you
Makes
know.
sense. So what keeps you passionate after 30 years of doing this business?
I really love building the relationships that I've built, and it's kept me, I think, pretty grounded. So over the years, I've watched my patients' kids grow up. Some of them have become grandparents. Um, you know, kids, grandkids. I've gone to some of their weddings. I actually had a patient of mine reach out even last night that I hadn't seen her in 10 years. She just said, "Do you remember me?" And "Yes, I remember you," And so it's really cool to hear from people that you haven't seen in a long time, just to see how they're doing. They move away, they keep in touch with you, but it's awesome whenever they reach back out, and you just wonder how they're doing. And I mean, even them finding me on Facebook, or like, "Where did you go?" or "What office are you at now?" and "I would love to see you," and or catch up with you, or "Let's go get a coffee," or so it's really cool because you made an impact on them. And I heard this quote somewhere before, but it's like, what's the difference between like great customer service and legendary customer service? And legendary is that you made an impact and they remember you, and that, they would come back and they remember you from the time before, or, it's like they still talk about you, and that's legendary. So that's huge. And that's the impact that you want to have on people, right? So
Yeah.
I carry that with me. And I always want to be the person that they remember and that they talk about, and they have a story about, or they remember, and that I made an impact. So yeah.
Love that, June. So what I'm hearing is that motherhood made you a little bit easier going, and yeah,
Mhm.
after twins, they kind of make you a little bit. I mean, make it a little more relaxed, and I get it.
Mhm.
And what keeps you in your business is the relationships. Which, June, you got an amazing heart, girl. I love you.
Thank
God
you.
bless you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
So tell our listeners where they could reach June, because you're a pretty amazing lady. So
Oh,
tell them
thank
how they
you.
could reach you, how they could
So
reach out to you.
I'm at aesthetica.ccs on and in San Diego in the Del Mar area. It's Aesthetica in the Del Mar area, but you can find me on Instagram there. You can see our videos, and that's the surgeon that I work for. I'm also Junebug Aesthetics 619 and June Hill on LinkedIn.
Awesome, awesome. All right, my love. Well, thank you very much. I just want you some blazers to know June is got a heart of gold. She loves people. She's all about helping people heal. So reach out to her, and yes, so you know, guys, next week we will be introducing Luna Charles. She's a mystical architect, soul level. June, I'm going to go ahead and let you go for now, my love.
Okay. All right. Thanks so much for
We
having me.
will talk again. Have a
All
blessed day.
right. Okay. You too.
All right, babe. Bye. So, yeah, next week we will have Luna Charles. She's a mystical archetypes soul level. So, guys, thank you for being on this podcast. Your body is not broken. Your body has been protecting you, and with the right tools, the right guidance, and God, you can teach it that it's safe to let go. This is Rosie Lastra, former spreadsheet queen, current warrior queen mom, on an assignment from God Himself, my love, and your biggest cheerleader on days you forget to cheer for yourself. And this is Jeremy's Unity Flight. Until next time, remember, no matter what you're facing, the light within you is stronger than the darkness around you. Keep shining, keep rising, and keep believing in the miracles of your own journey. Healing isn't a straight line, it's a sacred flight. Until next time, may God bless you, and good night, guys.